Today I'm going to tell you a tragic tale of forbidden love. Two lovers, separated by distance and time and horror. One living in Del Sol Valley at the height of the world, but still with a broken heart. And the other trapped alone in Sulani, stranded without her true love. Will these two face-looking house lovers ever meet again? Stay tuned to find out. I'm sorry. Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Fixer Upper, the show where I yet again have to fix what EA has done, because honestly, this is shameful. This is Journey's End. It's a lot that comes in Sulani. The back of it's not so bad. The front is absolutely horrendous. And I'm going to point out some issues that I have with it quickly. For one, it looks like a face again. Like, we've got, obviously, like, eye, big mouth, open, wide, big old teeth glaring at you, right? Like, he's like this. We don't like that. And this looks like the sister, maybe girlfriend, of Judith Ward's house in Del Sol Valley. Ew! Am I wrong? No. Look what they've done. It's terrible. Other things. You know how I always say to keep the roof pitches at the same angle and also the same, like, whoopties? Like this is a curved roof. The same whoopties? What does that mean? This roof is curved a little bit. This one isn't. This one's also, like, more angled, more high up. It's like this. This one's more like this. I'm trying to explain in the most simple of terms, but basically, this one is a wider angle than this one is. And so, it just looks bad. And, like, listen, I know you try to make a fancy box, but you did it wrong. So, the outside's kind of icky. They have a cute little, like, hut gazebo thingy there. That's kind of nice. The inside is fine also. Like, the furnishing is totally okay. I don't even care about this. Like, you did fine. The floor plan even is nice. Like, I kind of like it. Well, there's no lights in this hallway, which is interesting. Also, no flooring in this bedroom. And I absolutely despise how these stairs are against this wall, because you can't put these bits, this like roof trim or wall trim or whatever, on areas where the stairs are, so it's just disappeared where the stairs are, and it looks so stupid, and like all the window placement is so weird. I don't know, it's just a weird house, and so we're gonna go ahead and try to fix it today. Oh, and the landscaping's weird too. Like, what's with the placement of this stuff? And the placement of these? Like, what? Come on. Come on, honestly, did you even try? And like, what's going on here? Like, you just put furniture down and called it a day. Anyway, deeply disappointing. And there's not even a mirror in the bathroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right on in to the renovation. Okay, so we are back and we are fixer-uppering this house. My friends, I must warn you, what you're about to see may shock you. This house, as I mentioned in the tour, is kind of like the sister to Judith Ward's house in Island Living. No, in Get Famous. It's a big box that looks like a face, and it's really sad because this is a really cool family. It's a very cool lot. It could be a really cool house, and it's just not. So I renovated it, and we attempted to fix that and make it a little bit less boxy and flat looking. I think that's a really common mistake that people make when they first start out building, and that's why I always say to make fancy boxes in my speed builds and tutorials and stuff, to make a box and then add sort of bump outs and other things to make it look more interesting and not just like one big flat wall, because everyone builds their box houses when they first start building, but then as you add more to it, it becomes less boxy and less weird. So just start out with one big box and add things to it like bump outs and maybe dormers, whatever, you know. But I don't think the Sims team got that memo, because this build is rather interesting. So it's a big box. They tried to make it fancy, unsuccessfully though, and so we fixed it today. I don't mean to be so rude. This is, I think, my least favorite build in Sulani, so I wanted to make sure I changed it up for my Simsy save. I tried to make it exclusively Island Living and base game, and I also tried to keep a lot of the original colors and items in the house. Like, I kept a lot of the same furniture they had, I just changed it up a little bit and maybe added some more things or rearranged it or something, which is unusual for me because I liked the inside, it was fine, it's just the outside wasn't the best, and so I spent like an hour and a half recently trying to just update it a little bit. It started out as like I'm just gonna move the bed and like make sure it's brighter inside, and then I ended up changing the whole house. But what else is new? I can't stop. It's fine. And I've now built a lot of things in this world, and so I kind of have a good idea of what I want it to look like and stuff like that. And I also liked how modern this one was, because it looks like it's been updated. It's like a very traditional, older looking build, but it's got like big windows, it's very bright inside. I liked that idea. And these Sims that live here, it's a couple with no kids, and they're like the self-proclaimed ambassadors of Sulani, as they've said themselves in their bio. They also, in their actual house, the one before I fixed it, it has 2 kids' rooms, but they're both like identically furnished with like some standard beds. So it's like maybe we'll have kids someday and they have rooms and space for them eventually. But that's rare for EA builds to have like bedrooms for Sims that don't exist. Sometimes they barely even have bedrooms for Sims that do exist. Well, mostly bedrooms. They don't ever have bathrooms for Sims that do exist, though. We've all seen Get Famous. There's no bathrooms in that world. There are bathrooms in Sulani, though. Isn't that great that they've now upgraded to having toilets in their builds? Sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm sorry. But yeah. They made some mistakes in the past, but we're getting through it. They're doing better. I actually put a couple interesting things in this build. I had there be like a little open area next to the stairs there, and I put in 2 bedrooms again. I believe it's 3 bathrooms in this house. I might have made it only 2.5. I could have had a half bathroom downstairs, but there's definitely 3 bathrooms. There's 3 toilets for sure in this build, and then 3 bedrooms. And I also kept like a lot of the rooms in the same place they were, but just adjusted the floor plan a tiny bit because I did change the outside a little bit. And so I tried to like make it work a little bit better. I also made the pool bigger, I re-landscaped, but I did keep a lot of that original vibe, you know? I just had to make a few minor adjustments to make it a little bit less icky. No offense, but we can all admit it was indeed icky, okay? But when you're seeing this video, I'm actually out of town right now, which is, again, shocking. I am pre-recording yet again. I'm getting really close to finishing. Let me pull up my schedule really fast and I can show you guys what I'm not going to show you, but I'll tell you. I have like 4 Let's Play episodes left to record, but I can't do 2 of them yet because I have to build a baby challenge house still. So I'm going to record a Let's Plays today. I'm basically done with voiceovers. I have like 2, 3, I have like 3 more voiceovers to record. Yikes. Well, we have to do that, and then I'm done. I've made like 16 videos already, so we're doing well. It was easy to do this time because I recorded a bunch of Let's Play content. I recorded like 6 parts of the Island Living Let's Play already. I recorded a whole Let's Build. I just like spent an entire day each day this week doing like each of those series respectively. So we got those all knocked out. I'm gonna be in Italy though with my family. So actually, when am I posting this video? Oh, when you're seeing this, I'm leaving tomorrow. That's so fun. Okay, well, I'm going to Italy. I'm really excited. My mom's planned this trip forever, and so we're finally going, and I'm really, really, really happy about it. So I'll let you guys know about how that goes and stuff. Obviously, I'll tell you about it when I get back, and I'll probably post pictures a bunch on Instagram. I'm gonna force myself to post on Instagram because I never do. I'm painfully self-conscious. I never post on Instagram, but I'm gonna take pictures and ow, I hurt my wrist. My desk. That's what I get for being a brat about this. But anyway, I will post on Instagram. Mark my words, I will. So follow me there. That's just lilsimsie. All my social media is the same. But also, aside from like the Italy thing, less exciting news on this front. Last night, I could not sleep at all because I live alone, right? Which is usually fine. Sometimes when you like hear noises at night though, and you like get spooked and you live alone and you're like, wow, this kind of sucks. I'm alone and there's noises in my house. Well, anyway, so for long story short, it was the ice maker. But I was convinced someone was breaking into my house yesterday. And even though I knew full well it was the ice maker, I was convinced it was someone breaking into my house. Because here's the thing, right? I never use ice, like ever. I don't know. I mostly, like, I have a Brita filter, like, for water in the fridge anyway. So if I want cold water, I just drink it out of the Brita filter pitcher that's in my fridge. So, like, I don't need to put ice in my water. And, like, I mostly drink out of this water bottle, and so it, like, kind of keeps things cold anyway. And so I don't even need to have ice, so I never use ice. But I had to buy a new fridge when I moved into this place because there wasn't a fridge, so I had to buy one. And so when you first buy a fridge that has a water filter on it, you have to like filter it, like you have to run the water a bunch to like let the filter kick in. It's like so many gallons of water you have to like throw away. So I was like slowly doing that. I was like counting how many quarts I was using and watering my plants and stuff. And so because I wasn't really using that filter anyway because I have my Brita filter, so like it didn't matter, I wasn't drinking out of the fridge. Long story short, that water wasn't safe for a while, and I never used ice, and so I realized yesterday, like, it's fine now, because I've had this house for, like, I've lived here for, like, a year, But anyway, I realized that all the ice in the fridge probably is from that unsafe water because I like never use it, and so it's just been in there like since it was made like a year ago, and I was like, huh, maybe I should like clear that out and like let it make new ice because it's like not, it was made from that water that wasn't filtered properly. So I basically cleared out all the ice yesterday, and so the ice maker hasn't been running for like months because it was just, there was ice in there already, and once it's full it just turns off. And so there was just ice in there for months, and so I cleared it all out, and now there's no ice in there, so the ice maker's running again. And so I haven't heard those ice maker sounds in forever. But then yesterday it was trying to make ice during the night because it was like running and stuff, and so you would hear like the ice drop and like make those noises, like the noise of it dropping, and I haven't heard that sound here in months. And like I knew, like logically I was like, it's the ice maker, duh, obviously it sounds like the ice maker. I cleared out the ice today, so it's starting again, like that makes perfect sense. But the anxiety brain was like, oh my god, someone's trying to break into my house. Did I lock the door properly? Yeah, I know I did because I always check. I'm like paranoid about that, but oh my god, someone's trying to kill me. And then my cat was like making noise, like walking around my house, and I kept hearing footsteps, and I knew it was my cat because it sounded like cat footsteps. But I was like, what if it's a human? And then I was like, oh my god, someone's looking at me from my door because my door was like cracked so the cat could get in. And I was like, oh my god, someone's standing there, but no one was standing there. I was just like spiraling and being crazy, which we've all been there. But like, it was also like 2 a.m. Oh my god, listen, again, we've all been there. But I think that's the worst part of living alone. Being afraid of the ice maker. That and spiders. Like when you find a spider, and I don't want to kill the spider. Like I can't deal with bugs, but you live alone and then all of a sudden it's your problem. So but yeah, the ice maker really got me yesterday, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I was up so late, like laying there, and I was like, I'm gonna die in my sleep. Someone's in my house. They're gonna kill me. And like, I know full well, I deadbolted the door. I have like my sliding glass door. I have like a wooden board thing like on the inside so that you can't push it open. So it's locked, and the board is there to block it so you can't push it open. Like, I've got all the things. Like, my house is completely fine. I even have a security camera. Like, I know my house is fine. But like, for some reason, I convinced myself that the ice was a person breaking into my house. So at least it wasn't. Well, as far as I know, it wasn't. It could have been. Maybe they're still here. Wait. I also had to wake up early this morning because I wanted to pre-record like all day. I'm trying to like get them done by today. And so I was trying to get up at like 8 after staying up until 2:30 trying to be scared of ice. So anyway, now I have ice that's fine again. I'm still not going to use it, but are you like supposed to clean out the ice maker often? Should I find that out? Have I like made a mistake? It's been definitely months. Maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know. Just tell me in the comments. It's fine. It'll be fine. And the fridge has nice water that you can use now. I felt really bad because whenever you get a new filter on these things, you're supposed to like run it a bit. Like even with Brita filters, you're supposed to like run through it with one thing or 2 or 3 pitchers full so that you can make sure the water is fine. But I always feel so bad doing that because I'm like wasting so much water. So I always like do it very slowly. I'll do like one thing a day and then water my plants. I have a lot of plants. But I make sure that they're watered properly with my Brita filtered water, my new Brita filtered water, because you have to like make sure there's no like there's like carbon dust that comes out of them and stuff. Yeah, but we live in Florida. Tap water is not safe to drink here, and so you must filter the water. Welcome to America. Yeah. Anyway. It's fine. Speaking of things that aren't safe, it's the summertime in Florida, which means that it storms literally every single day. Welcome to the lightning capital of the world, everybody. But it storms every day in Florida over the summer at like 4 p.m. Like almost exclusively. Exclusively? No. Literally every day. If you're coming here on vacation, be warned, it will storm every day for like 20 minutes in the afternoon, and then it'll stop and go away and it'll be fine. But every single day, it will thunderstorm. Bad. And recently, they've been like very bad to the point that I'm like about to go live, because I stream every day on Twitch at 4 p.m., right? And that's when the storms come in at like 4 p.m., 2, 3, 4, like around then. And so I'm like getting ready to stream and I'm like, wow, it's storming pretty bad. Am I going to lose power? Like, And sometimes I'll be like on Twitch and I'm like, hey guys, you can hear that rain, right? Yeah, because it's downpouring and like slamming against my windows. I'm gonna save my game just in case my power goes out. Like, it's been pretty bad to the point where I'm like worried about it. And yesterday my mom and I went, because my friend is coming to visit me this week. He's coming from London-ish. He's coming from England, so, and to America for the first time. So we went to the store to buy some like candy things and stuff. Like, I wanted to buy like American food, you know, like the good stuff, like puffy Cheetos. And fruit roll-ups and such, you know, the real things, really healthy food. And so we went to the store yesterday. When we came back, we were like pulling in to my house, and it was storming really bad. And we were like, wow, I have to stream in like 20 minutes. This should be interesting. It was like about to start raining, but we could like hear and see lightning everywhere around us, and so we were like, okay, we gotta like be speedy about this because it's gonna start downpouring. And then it did, but it stopped before I started streaming, and that happened at like 3:30, went live at 4, and it wasn't even it wasn't even raining anymore. So who knows? But anyway, welcome to Florida. Have fun on your Disney vacations, everybody. Pro tip, stay at Disney during those storms. They'll mostly check the weather, but they'll mostly go away, and everyone's gonna leave, and then you're gonna have like less lines parked when they reopen the rides. But anyway, I'm gonna go, so make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. Why am I telling you this? And I will see you all tomorrow. That my outro messed up. Wait, help, wait. Bye. But again, pro tip, Disney in the rain, it's fine. Hide it out, wait it out for like an hour, and then everyone's gonna leave, and then you're gonna have the park all to yourself, mostly-ish, kinda. But check the weather, because it might not go away, but if it does, like, you're golden, you know? Sorry.